So we have got the side of CHETO versus the side of ZPM. Looking at the side of CHETO, we are going to see a Massachusetts, a Kagero, a Cherbourg, and a Trento. So we're seeing a team that's decided to take mostly 8s so that they can have all generally strong ships. Kagero will be nice, and then they take the Trento as the low one. Over here on the side of ZPM, we're seeing the Kamikaze R, great ship, Vladivostok, Alaska, and a Perth. Very interesting team setup we're seeing here. So let's get in on this game.
Or give me death.
So we're going to watch here. So a couple things to watch. Kamikaze R is going to be very intriguing to watch. As you see, it's part of the Kamikaze set. As you can see here as we go, it's got 3 sets of torps, and it's got limited guns there. You got the Perth, which is going to be running smoke hydro. You've got the Alaska, which gives you that really nice long-term American radar. On the side of CHETO, CHETO, it's a torpedo reload booster Kagero, so he's going to be focusing on spamming out torps, but there is no smoke except for the Trento. Massachusetts is going to be using those 11.3 kilometer secondaries to try to rain stuff down, but with an Alaskan and Vladivostok over here, that's not going to be as ideal. And shots are out from the Cherbourg, unfortunately a little bit ahead, and so the Alaska only takes about 2,000 damage. And yep, CG Smith. We see the Cherbourg takes about that same 2,000 damage, 1,500 damage back. Here are shots out from the Vladivostok HE. No dice. Kagero is been spotted because of the radar, and so it's just the 35-second radar. It's not the long-range extended one with the mod. Kagero trying to get out of there. Already taken him 1,500 in damage. Doesn't want to take too much more because that's 10%, and the more you take, the more danger you're in. Kamikaze could smoke up the Alaska if he wants, but there's really no reason to quite yet while he's still firing. Shells off onto the Massachusetts. Massachusetts sitting at about 90%, 80% of its health left, but now they're focusing up, and the HE spam comes in here. Shots out onto the Alaska. The Alaska is going to turn out, and he's not going to take a lot, but now the Trento's got his broadside briefly, but the shots will fall short. Shots in from the Cherbourg will get the fire on him, and as we zoom out here, we'll see that the Massachusetts is now using his first heal. He's still trying to push and get down there. Both teams at 256 health, but the side of ZPM is currently capping, while CHETO is not yet. Trento's been spotted still. Perth puts some shots out, doesn't hit him. Perth does not have any heals. He's at 23,000. That's the max he's going to get. Trento holding a narrow health lead, but the Alaska's been taking some damage while we've been talking elsewhere, and he's going full speed away. DPM is down, so that is a perma-fire on him. But there's the cap briefly over into the hands of ZPM, which means even though the Kagero's going in, and oh, look at those torps from the Kamikaze. Massachusetts is down to half health, and they're going to be trying to focus him down. Now, Massachusetts is on a flood, and that flood is perma for the next 26 seconds. Heal is ready, but he hasn't decided to use it yet. Kamikaze's been spotted by the Kagero. Kagero's going to open up. He's going to be able to slap the Kamikaze, and we're going to go and zoom in close on this action, see what happens here. Here's the torp spread out on that. Here come the long-range shots, and they're going to miss the Kamikaze, but they have no way right now to detect him, and so the Kagero's going to back up and in. His torps are going to miss the Kamikaze. He has used the reload booster, so he has another set ready if he wants it. Kamikaze keeps backing up. Now the Kamikaze has the problem if he is stuck in that smoke. If he comes out, he dies. And the Perth, meanwhile, Perth is getting slapped. 3,000 health left on him. Trento's been spotted by the Alaska. Perth is trying to stay in the smoke. The smoke has 20 seconds left on it, so we're going to have to watch on that. And also, we got to watch these Kagero torps. Nope, do not have enough range onto the Alaska. So, 4-point lead for the side of ZPM. They do cap A, so now they are sitting on 2 caps to 1 with a contested D cap. Vladivostok starting to take some damage. Massachusetts sitting under 50% health. Alaska's on fire down to 26,000. Perth attempting to make his escape. Cherbourg opens up on the broadside of the Vladivostok. Will he get citadels? Oh, yeah, he will. Oh, my goodness, the Cherbourg just deleted that Vladivostok's health pool. Take that man down to 3,000 before the heal. That does not feel good when you're trying to get out of this alive. And you can see it in the health pool advantage up here. 50,000 health to the side of CHETO. They are in a very strong spot, even with the brief points deficit. D is being contested. Kagero's going to have to be very careful not to get spotted here as the Kamikaze pushes forward. Vladivostok has just finished using his heal up to 44,000. And you can see the ship slowly being forced down by CHETO. Here comes the shots from the Cherbourg. We might have first blood. And we do indeed get first blood. The Perth goes down. And so the side of CHETO takes the cap. And they are now holding the 2 cap to 1 lead and contesting the third. Torps out from the Kagero. Looks like those Torps are going to be behind and just miss the Vladivostok, but it will force the Vladivostok out of the cap. Torps don't hit. Kagero now has to watch these Kamikaze Torps that are coming in. He's going to move forward to dodge them, still not spotted. Alaska down to 9,652 health and in a rough spot. Here comes shots from the Cherbourg. Does he turn too much? Answer is no, still at 6,000 health. Kagero was briefly spotted. That will reset his health pool, and the Massachusetts does have the secondary angle on the Kamikaze. And so the Kamikaze is praying for this 20 seconds to go by quickly so that he doesn't die, because here come the AP shells, and that's a lot of damage if those hit. Shells are in, and he only goes down to 6,000, so he breathes a sigh of relief. With 4 minutes left in the game and a 1-0 lead for the side of CHETO, they are looking to put the final stamp on this game. Alaska at 12,000 and healing. Heal's going to take it up to a total of 13,000, but he goes right back down to 5,000. Here comes the Trento in. Massachusetts has done a masterful job of staying alive. Vladivostok looking for a kill, but they just haven't been able to find it. And now the Alaska down to 1,400 health, and his he does not have a heal for 50 seconds. Massachusetts coming out ready to kill the Alaska. And the Kagero spot the Kamikaze. Kamikaze immediately smokes up, but he's already down to 3,000 health and change. And the Alaska gets left at 100 health, but they don't quite get him. Alaska is running for the moment. We'll see how far out he gets. Vladivostok takes 36,000 health is his remaining after that 4,000 chunk. Here comes the Trento shots in. Do they kill? The Trento shots do get the hit. That's the second ship. That's a 200-point lead with 3 minutes left, and the Kagero forcing the Kamikaze out. Kamikaze's Torps will unfortunately miss the Massachusetts, which means that CHETO is just rolling to their win right now. Cherbourg and Trento, which we haven't been talking about as much, are just going to roll down in here to B. That'll pinch the Kamikaze. Vladivostok, 38,000 and just about 39,000 after the heal, but now he's going to get focused down by both of those ships. And the Kamikaze is in a very, very, very rough spot. More shots out onto the Vladivostok. That'll take him down to 34k and change. And now the Kamikaze is in the spot. Massachusetts shots are out. Only gets one hit on him. 1,500 health, 300 health. Kagero should get him on this next shot if secondaries don't. Kagero comes around. Secondaries are out. Still haven't hit. Still haven't hit. Kagero is not firing. Finally, the Kagero fires, and the Kamikaze does die. 3 ships to none, 34,000 left on the Vladivostok. All 4 caps about to be in control of the side of CHETO, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be all she wrote. It's all over except for the Vladivostok dying right now. Vladivostok picks up the fighter to try to find something. 30,000 health left. He has a heal coming up in 15 seconds, but it won't matter much. Shots out onto the Trento. Right now, he's just playing for pride and try to get a kill. Gets a good hit onto the Trento, bring him down to 11k, but he's down to 25,000. There's that DCP forced out with the fire, and now the Massachusetts is just bringing those shots and secondaries down onto him. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Here come the shells. No fire yet, 16,000. The heal is still going on, 20 seconds left on it, so that'll continue to tick up. Kagero and Massachusetts looking out. Let's follow these shots in on the Trento. Does the Trento get blind fire spammed? He gets hit, but not enough. And with the Vladivostok down to 7,000 health and the ticking up just barely, it'll be tight on whether he dies to time or the game ending. 10,000 health right as it finishes off. Trento shots in, knock him down to 5,600. Here come the shots from the Kagero. Everybody's opening up on him. Secondaries away. Cherbourg streaming right at him. Here come salvo shots. This might do it. 2,300, and the Massachusetts will get the kill, and your winner will be CHETO, ladies and gentlemen, with a 4-0 ship victory over the side of ZPM.